Hello everyone and welcome to a gameplay, or basically a tutorial of Empires and Puzzles. Right now, you can see everything where it looks. So here's how it works. On this. Let's go to a level in here. So basically when you have you have a hero, and every hero comes with troops, and depending on the level star and assassin, what you can see in the arrow of assassin level, its team power will depend. Levels will increase the team power by 1. Star rarity is by a few, and the assassin by a few as well. As well as team costs, for example 46446. It depends on the star and assassin. So basically, if it's an uncommon, it'll cost 4, but if it's a rare, it'll cost 6, and if it's a common, it'll cost 2, and so on and so forth to legendary. And every assassin increases team cost. So basically, and at the bottom you can see troops. For example, we have the Motria rookies, and it will actually increase basically on attack, defense, and health. If it is a rare, it might have a critical chance, which will basically deal more damage. So let me show you how it works. It costs 3 every time you want to get in a battle. So basically, right now at the top left, you can see the resources and other loot from enemies by defeating them. And yes, it's basically like something. Use the elements to your advantage. Hit a weaker element for double damage. For example, fire beats leaf beats water, and water beats fire. Well, the water is actually kind of ice. And for light and poison, and itself will deal half damage, but if it's the opposing, that means it will deal double damage. So basically, right now we're dealing with enemies. It's basically a match 3 game, like that. And yes, that's a weak because that's an ice. Ooh. Yes, do you see this attack and health? That's when they're gonna attack eventually. We can take that because we have relief 1 strong, and we have there's a certain amount of waves, like 3 or 4 waves on default. So we can just take them that. Also, if you match 4, you get this thing, which will you tap on it, will launch that pattern, and it also works the same way as swiping towards it, like this. Crucifix. Anyways, each hero has a mana bar at the bottom. When it fills up, you can use that ability. For example, this guy, the yellow one, he can use the Hamaric Slam to deal a lot of enemies. And now we're going to the boss. This is the boss. And you have to be careful of it because it also has a mana bar. Every time it takes damage or a turn passes, it's doing a swiping thing, or a turn passes, its mana bar will increase by a little bit. Oof. Yes, when you can defeat a boss if you can defeat an enemy with a mana bar, it will have this cool explosion. Now let me tell you about something. At the top you can see the road energy and the raid energy. The road energy is for travel into worlds, and the raid energy is for raiding. See? So you see this raid thing? That's where you can raid. And yes, you can reroll for a certain amount. So for example, my team power is 1,257, which beats 1,113. So I'm fighting Maybe versus Maabi with the heroes. They have heroes as well, so I gotta watch out. And they have the mana bar. It kind of also relies on combos, so wait till you see combos. Woo! This is a tough battle. And I just defeated a hero. Look at that. Makes a cool sound. And every time you match 5, this cool looking thing will light up. And it's the same, it's kind of the same. Oof. Yes, other heroes can use specials as well. It's also the same thing as these yellows, as the thingy, we know. Except it's kind of like Candy Crush's thing. So I'm actually losing. So basically, when a hero runs out of health, it will basically faint, and you cannot use it for the rest of the level. But yay, I won against it. Whenever you win, you get some food and iron for other stuff. Now with heroes, it's a whole different story. Oh, I just got a Traina hero, which is already at max level. It's so powerful, yet so weak. It's not even matching Karel. It's 40 and it's session levels 3. It's an uncommon. So here's how level up works. So whenever you select something, it will give you EXP points. For example, for Bane, we can level them up all the way to 16, and we add 2 then, and then we press level up. It costs us food right here, 5,124, and we just select level up, and they just absorb the hero, and the heroes were selected, and the hero levels up. For example, it increased in EXP, levels, attack, shield, defense, and health. And yes, there's a random chance for the skill to level up, dependingly. So if a skill levels up, it increases its attack. For example, this one's level 1, and this one is level 2. Now we have quite a bit of arrangement. You can summon them during the daily summon. And I have a token that can summon them, but you can just summon them daily. And if you have the VIP, you can summon them 2 times. And yes, daily you can also summon them an additional time. Oh, I got isolated monks. What is that gonna do? So basically you can edit the team here, and you can select it. Yay, that increases my power level. Alright, let me save the changes. And here's how upgrading works. Currently, if you have the VIP, you can have the extra upgrade. For example, you just upgrade that, and every time you upgrade the food or iron area, food spawn or iron spawn, the farm or spawn or mine, you'll basically gain its food that's collected throughout the games, and you can also manually collect them. But once it has quite a lot of food or iron, or it'll indicate that it's almost ready to be collected, and you collect a lot of food and iron. But how if the food and iron are full, it'll be highlighted yellow instead of white. But now let's go into a real boss, which is really hard. These guys are basically tough, but not for me. Yes, you can get combos. The more you combo them, yes, blah blah blah. Right, and there we go. Woo! Let's see the dragon special as we destroy it. Here's the point we've been waiting for. This dragon has fire breath, which will launch a fire breath to all enemies. For example, let's see this one. This one's tackle. It will target its the center and towards its left and right to its enemy, and then the left of its enemy and right of its enemy. For Fierce Slash, it will target all enemies, and for Poison Blade, it will target. It launches 3 knives, I guess, into the enemy, which will give poison damage, which will damage the boss over time. Imagine it dies of poison, but that's gonna be unlikely because we just defeated the boss. That is a cool explosion right there. Now, let me tell you more. Whew, we've got some new ones. Alright. Yes, this is the summon gate. Yay. Alright. Here you can go for quests. And those are some starter quests you can do, which are super easy, and you get a lot of rewards for completing all of them. So make sure to do that right now. There's 15 levels, 5 each for rare, 5 each. There's 5 each for rare, epic, and legendary quest. Whew. This is a real one. And yes, if you get them to a certain level, you can actually ascend them. For example, Rogan's max level. So if I had food, rose clothes, and a practice sword, I would actually level them up, but I don't have the required materials with the food because I have a lack of food right now. What this does, it will increase its strength, increase its ascension, obviously, strength, its attack, defense, and health by a bit. It will actually upgrade its skill, its special level. And it may increase its team cost. If it's max ascension. I think it increases team costs at max ascension anyways. Whew. Now, where should we start again? Yes, let's go to build mode. So if you tap on the flat area, if you tap on the flat area, you can choose to build a farm, training camp, or mine. I mine it. I'm sorry. For these destroyed buildings, you can either build houses, iron storage, forge, or food storage. These are farms, which will give you food over time. See? It just gave me a few. And if I tap on it, it will give me food. This is, if you upgrade it, it will increase the storage capacity and production per hour. It's wait time. And you need to be certain stronghold level and certain ingredients, certain stuff. What's a stronghold again? Okay, what's a stronghold? A stronghold is the main thing of the base. It's basically the most important thing of the game. And if you have enough iron, you can upgrade it. And upgrading the stronghold unlocks more area for buildings and unlocks advanced buildings. It will increase its max upgrade capacity to one higher. Yeah, there. Now for the iron, which will give iron instead of food. Now let's go for the food and iron storage. This will just increase its food capacity, and this one will just increase its iron capacity. Now let's see houses. This one increases recruit capacity. Currently, if you have recruits, you can train them right here. Example, I'm giving them the training of that, and then I train them here. So that's what it does. And finally, my farm just finished, so it leveled up to 5. Alright, now the most important thing is the four of these building areas are the forts. And on the forts you can craft materials, for example, like that. If you have a certain amount of things and food, then you could craft. For example, the healing potions regains a hero to 100 HP, and the mana potion increases 1, which increases a hero to 25% HP. Antidote and with antidotes, all heroes gain 25 HP and are cured of stats alignments. And with arrow attacks, all enemies get 100% damage and are less accurate for 4 turns. The eye white thing is less accurate. I just realized that. And with the healing potion, one hero regains 225 HP. Bear banners, all heroes get plus 25% attack for 4 turns. Excuse me again. And the final one, which is a miracle scroll, which will make all heroes revived and get 400 HP, which is an incredible one. Obviously, you can get them from the battle items. This is the revive scroll. This is similar to the miracle scroll, except it's HP. Except you can only choose one hero, and the HP revival is cut in half. Super antidotes with all it will be the same thing, except for the HP increasing to 150 HP instead of 25. The bomb attack, which all enemies get 300% damage and get minus 25% attack for 6 turns. An axe attack, all enemies get 200 damage and they get minus 20% attack for 6 turns. And the arrow attack, we know. We also have the potent healing potion. One hero regains 500 HP, and the super healing potion. One hero regains 750 HP. There's also a mana potion. One hero gains 60% mana, and super mana potion, which one hero who can use its special. And then we have the bear banner. Now for the turtle banners. All heroes get plus 25 defense for 4 turns, and the dragon banner is like the same as bear banner and turtle banner, but they are way better. All heroes get plus 30% attack and plus 30% defense for 3 turns. Is that ridiculous? Now, once you reach level 5 or I'm not sure, you can go to the Alliance. Wow, there's a lot, but make sure. And then we have the training area, which you can train common heroes, uncommon heroes, fast heroes, low-cost heroes, fire heroes, ice heroes, and if you reach level 20, you can train with a chance for epic and legendary heroes. Oh. Now, if you log into Facebook, you can get some gems. Connect to Facebook, you get some gems. And this is Riches of Convent. This is the starter pass. Every time you complete a mission, you get some things, which are starter points, and you will get rewards for that. And when you get these rewards like those, you can do this. And yes, there's raids as well. Bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and diamond. Every time you rank up, the possible loot gained from the wanted heroes chest improves on the advanced arenas. Currently, my grade is 8, and my trophies are perfectly 100. Basically, when you win, you gain trophies, but basically when you lose trophies. You can't get negative trophies. And then we have missions. Complete a mission and you get gems. Mostly. And then we have the inbox. We'll talk about the invites last. And then we have the global chat, which you can chat into chat. For example, hello. And yes, you can even chat in the Alliance if you can. And then we have the rankings. The top players are here. You can also view the top alliances. And then you can also review the top players in your local. For example, mine's Malaysia. And the shop? Yeah, we already talked about the shop. Look at the avatars, war pack. Wow, there's a lot of packs. And yes. Later you can get, yes, you can buy VIP for Ringgit or somewhere else if you are not in Malaysia. Alright, you can buy the 30-day pass or the 365 day pass. You get 30 daily gems, 3 daily class emblems, 3 daily loot token tickets, a second base builder, and a bonus daily summon. You get a pet dragon you get a teal pet dragon for the 30-day pass, and you get a purple one for 365-day pass. And if you have the freebie, and yes, you can invite friends for rewards, but I'm gonna tell you that later. And yes, for resources, you can buy some things like food, iron, energy, heal stuff, and raid shields. Depending on the level, you'll get a higher rank. And we have battle items we talked about. And we have the options. You can see anything you want. And we have the inventory, your business, whatever. And that's basically all I've got. Except one more thing. If you beat season 1, you can go to the next season. This season map is really, really, really long. So, good luck making it there. But my mom has made it past season 3. That's what I can tell you about. And yes, this is a Big Mac. And yes, past level 3, past province 3, you can actually go for Swords of Windermere, and at the end of the level is an outpost, for example an enemy outpost. The owner of the outpost gains all the resources produced in the province. You have to battle it to gain the outpost. And there's one more thing I nearly forgot, and it's the Watchtower. Upgrading the Watchtower increases its storage capacity for both food and iron, and the production per hour was 751. Increases once you level up. It costs food and stronghold level requirement. And when you enter, you can see, and once you build the Watchtower, you can go for raids. You can see all the previous raids, and you can collect collect food and iron after every 1 hour, and depending on how many outposts you have, it will increase by 5%. And then we have the special levels. Basically, every enemy in those special levels have mana, and they act like bosses. And the final 2 are really tough bosses. Good luck with those, because I have time struggling with some levels. Woo! Look at that. There we go. And we see its mana. And we can see someone has taken damage. At the above, you can see its healing pool. We can heal it. It will give, yes, you can unequip 4. You can also surrender, and there's an auto button, which basically does that. Which is an easy breeze you want to play. This is perfect for players who wants to AFK. But you're not guaranteed to win. There's so much more to do. I wonder what can you do with empires and puzzles. Oof. Whoa. Double kill. Yeah, that's a genius move. Woohoo! And we have the boss fight. Starting off with Poison Blade, tapping away. Oh, wow! I wasn't expecting a double win, but hey, what the double super boss victory? But hey, also if you completed the level, if you have tickets. You have these loot tickets. You can use these for previous levels. For example, you can automatically win rewards depending on how many loot tickets you have, and road raid energy you have. And yes, I think I covered everything, but one thing that for beginners you do. I have you to invite. Use the link in the description, and if you reach level 5, you gain a VIP for 10 days and gain 100 gems. If you reach level 10, and you give me 100 gems and a VIP of 10, a day VIP 10, 100 gems and VIP, and give me VIP for 10 bid days. If you have 2, yes, and if 3 friends are here, and if you invite 3 friends, you give me a gold dragon, and further along, you give me more rewards. And after reaching 20 friends, that's all VIPs I can do. So thank you for watching. Try to do this, and I'll see you next time.